Okay. I know, I say that every video. Okay. Alright. We're on the Tweetsie Trail here in Johnson. Actually, I'm in Elizabethton right now. But I'm headed for Johnson City. I was just out for a ride this morning. Figured I'd give you guys a look around. Anybody wants to come down this way and ride. Behind me, there's about 3 or 4 miles, well, 3 miles or so of, you're in the city, but you're on this gravel trail as well. But you got to keep stopping every so often. There's stop signs because there's cross traffic. I haven't quite got the stopping down really good. I mean, I can stop, but then I got to get off. I can't just stand there. So, anyway, we're running from Elizabethton, Tennessee, headed toward Johnson City. And we got a little slalom going here. Yeah, it's a good thing I've been practicing. And that's what we're doing right now. Alright, let's get a little bit of energy going here. Cruising down, we're kind of, I don't know, we're in the back of Elizabethton. I'm up on a guy in a wheelchair, looks like. I don't know if he's powered, I would imagine. It's a long way to go, rolling all that dirt on your hands. So, heads up, on your right. Excuse me, sorry. See, lots of stop signs. Yeah, he's all right. I think he's posted. Not that he don't have a right to be. He's stuck in a wheelchair, but yeah, I think he's posted. So this is Elizabethton. Have a look. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, that's up. You gotta remember, I'm riding on gravel. This little knobby tire, it does pretty good for the most part, but it's still a rubber tire on gravel. So we gotta watch it. Some of it's a little loose too. My tire is down a little bit. I put it down to, what did I put it to? About 27 this morning. I was at 30. But it got colder. The weather got cold, and it dropped itself. So I checked it. It was at 27. I figured, oh, that's good enough. 27 should be good enough for today's ride. I'm not doing anything spectacular. Hell, I don't ever do anything spectacular. I'm just out riding. My normal speed's about 15. I have been known to get to almost 25 before, but just for a spurt. You know, good spurt, good for something. Anyway, I'll get back to you a little bit later. Alright, we're still at Elizabethton. I'm not going too fast. I got a pretty good headwind. Elizabethton is kind of small, but it's getting busy. Getting more and more. This is the high school over here. The road, the main drag here, Broad Street, starting to look like San Diego or LA traffic sometimes. I know that because I drive Uber down here sometimes. Traffic can get pretty gnarly, but it keeps moving for the most part. It doesn't stop like in California. So here's the, I'm thinking this is, yeah, this is the high school down here in Elizabethton. There's a Walmart over on this side. And we got Applebee's and Bojangles and about 27 stop signs here in Elizabethton, but I don't pay attention much. Make sure there's no cars coming. I like the suspension on this Falcon because I get to bounce over stuff instead of stopping. There's a Pizza Inn. I'm gonna have to try that place one of these times. I have to stop in for a buffet. Bojangles. Yeah. Waffle House. you know, the typical small town stuff. They got a subway over here, and they got medical care building. Anyway, I'll get back to you. Okay, we're back. And yeah, we're just leaving Elizabeth. Well, we're not leaving just yet, but we're getting close. We got out of the main part of the city. We're heading back onto the regular Tweetsie Trail. Look at that thing. Yeah, anyway, a lot of the trail is just like this. It's covered up for the most part. You feel like you're riding through a tunnel. Yeah, I haven't seen any bad guys yet. I mean, I've been on this trail 2 or 3 times already, and nobody bothers me. Nobody jumps out of the woods. There's joggers. This morning there was a couple of cute joggers. Nobody seems to bother you. I kind of like that about Tennessee in general. Seems like the people in Tennessee are a whole lot more respectful and, you know, and peaceful and nice than people most everywhere else. And we got a bike rider. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. I gotta watch out for the walnuts. That's one thing about Tennessee, is they have walnut trees everywhere, and these walnuts are tennis ball size, and they're hard as a rock. I don't know what one of those would do to my wheel, whether I'd kick me sideways, or probably would. I try not to run over them just in case. A couple more bicycle people cruising along. Morning. Well, we're not in any race here. Heck, this part of the trail I've been averaging about 10, I guess. Kind of got the day off from, you know, from work, and we're just out doing it. It's a nice day. Coming under a freeway bridge. Just leaving Elizabethton. We officially left the town. Now I'm kind of in the Elizabethton boonies. In Elizabethton and Johnson City. We have a nice field here, whatever. And they're not fenced. You're going to have to come out here and play something a little bit if you wanted to. A couple of walkers. Excuse me. On your left. Just passing through. Sorry. And it's getting nice. You see all the walnuts on the ground? I don't know, those things might cause a problem with my little, what is it, 13-inch wheel. But it's a big tire, and it's a knobby, and it's got a lot of squish to it. So, plus suspension, so maybe I'll be okay, who knows. Coming up on a bridge. Got a bridge up here. All these trails have bridges on them. There's the trail in Damascus, Virginia, that's pretty much all bridges. I mean, that'd be an awesome trail to ride, but I've never gotten a chance yet. Maybe one of these days. Let's call that the Creeper Trail. I don't know, I guess there was a serial killer that got on it or something. I don't know why else you'd call it the Creeper Trail. But it's a nice trail. It goes for miles and miles and miles and miles. It's a really long trail. I'd have to stop somewhere and recharge. Either that or do it one way and have somebody come pick me up. Yeah, we're not doing anything fancy. We're just out cruising. This is pretty much what most of the Tweetsie Trail looks like. It's just overgrown on both sides, but it's a nice trail. There's a couple of places where there's some big kind of washboards, but they're really big and they're spread out, so they just kind of test the suspension a little bit, but they don't, you know, they're not hard bumps. And there's a couple taking a break. Good morning. See how these stupid wisteria vines have taken over the planet. I don't know where they come from. They must be don't know. Who knows? But they're killing off the trees, killing off the bushes, and all you get is listeria everywhere. What else is going on? I'm wearing my motorcycle helmet, basically because it's the only one I got that fits. I've tried a bunch of different bicycle helmets. I'm not going to wear a half helmet. I want a full face helmet, like a motocross helmet. But I'm not having luck finding one that fits. Most of them are too small. I got my fat head going here. This Harley helmet is like super duper extra large, and it fits fine. But I wear that for flying, and I also wear it for this, and in the summertime it gets pretty darn sweaty in this thing. So I need a different helmet. It is nice having a face shield though, because sometimes when you're cruising down the trail, all these little bugs come flying and they go into the helmet where your eyes are, and they go around and they just climb up your ear, and that's kind of irritating. But anyway, here's another bridge. This bridge, I think, is well, this is the Millington Bridge. Millington? Is it Millington? What do they call it? I don't know, I forget. Anyway, it's kind of cool. They keep it painted nice. And a guy and his dog. Morning. I think it's morning. It might be afternoon by now. Excuse me. Left side, sorry. Yeah, I have an Uga horn. For the first time I squeezed the bulb this morning, the bulb fell off, and it's back here somewhere. If I see it, I'm going to grab it. But the horn's kind of useless without the bulb. I could put it in my mouth and blow it, I suppose. Still works, but anyway, I got a good idea where it fell. Maybe I can pick it up on the way back. This is the nicest part of the trail, I believe. It's always shady. Cruising down through checking out all the birds and the cardinals and the blue jays and the grosbeaks and the crows, and once in a while you see a big old turkey buzzard sitting on the side. So I guess it depends on how safe you're riding. Anyway, it's like an elementary school. I don't know, some kind of school. And another rider. It's kind of nice not needing my hands to ride. I can carry a GoPro and just point it wherever I want. That's on the video. We're up at the people in front of me. Boy, that's a killer. How you doing? Yeah, this is pretty much what the Tweetsie Trail looks like. It's pretty much like this all the way back to Johnson City. And then you do like we did in Elizabethton, you run a sidewalk or something all the way through Johnson City if you want to go that far. Anyway. Oh, we got another bridge, is it? Looks like a rest stop. I'm on my way back. I've already done like 15 miles, I think. And it dawned on me, hey, I got a GoPro in my backpack. So I figured I'd do a little videoing. Nice little rest area. Turn the bikes up. There's a pond down there, some kind of a pool. And I might get that. Anyway. Oh, stop it here. Okay, this morning I started out from my truck with a full-blown motorcycle jacket with the liner in it because it was like 50. I got to the halfway point, which is about 10.5 miles, and I had to take the liner out and you know, take a leak, that kind of stuff. They've got 2 porta-johns along the way, one at the 10-mile mark and one at the, it's about 5 miles or so, I guess, back where that rest area was. We're cruising along, and we're kind of looking for my squeeze bulb for my horn. I'm gonna have to tie wrap it on or something, make it stay. It's fallen off a couple of times. People say we're not riding, we're gliding. And I can kind of see that. That kind of makes a little sense to me. We're just cruising along. I have to let you know that running over the tennis ball sized walnuts, not a problem. I guess if you hit it straight on. I don't know, maybe if it hit it sideways it might be a problem. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna wait. Awesome. As you can see, there are some places that are loose. Coming up on this is a bridge over the big freeway. I'm at 0.6 miles from, I guess I'm probably about 3/4 of a mile from where I dropped the truck. Heading across the bridge. This used to be a train tracks. I guess they didn't use the tracks anymore, or they got a better one. So they turned it into a biking trail, walking or jogging, or I haven't seen any electric other than me. But I guess there are electric bikes that come out here. Yeah, anyway, we're still cruising along. About 3/4 of a mile left. Another bridge. And the bridge might be slippery. Over the creek. Oh, and another bridge. Oh, we're on a roll here. About this time, my quads are starting to get a little sore, a little tired, because I don't like to ride with my legs straight. I don't have the control, so I bend them a little bit, and that's working my quads pretty hard. I'm just still cruising. Somewhere along here, I think, is where I lost my squeeze bulb. Got passed by a bicycle. Wow. Should I catch him? Let's see if we catch him. The wheel's starting to beep. Must be running out of juice. Hopefully I got enough to get back to the truck. Okay, I'm getting to the end of the trail and the wheel starts beeping. I can't get over 10 without it beeping. Shows I'm down to 1 bar. Must be because it's cold out here. Got a little bit of a headwind. We'll see if I can make it back to the truck without falling off. Okay, I made it back to the truck. I'm about 22 miles. I'm on 1 bar and it's whining. I couldn't get more than about 6 or 7 miles an hour, and it started squealing at me, whining like a little baby. It's kind of dusty. Tweetsie Trail is nothing but gravel, but she did make it. slowed way down, and I just kind of limped my way back to the truck. So we're back here. We're gonna pack it up and go home. Hope you enjoyed this video.